Hello. So today I'm going to show how I used temporal logic synthesis to generate Python code which I use to control my self-driving car in color. So I'm just gonna go ahead to the synthesis 2 and paste the code, the TSL specification that I already have. Let me just put that up. Oops. So this is the TSL specification for controlling the vehicle in color. I'm not gonna go into the details of how the specification works, but I will explain that in another video. So in this video, I'm just explaining how the whole process is done. So I want Python code. I'm gonna choose that. So here you see that it's Python code, but for example, we're passing in W as the word, but the outputted code is W and it's not in parentheses, and we do not want that. So we're going to copy all the code and do the cleaning process in Visual Studio Code. I'm gonna copy this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create another file. Just gonna call it. I'm just gonna call it TSL code. Code.py, and I'm going to paste the code here. So as you can see, it's 15,000, around 15,000 lines of code, and we need to replace these W's. We need to remove these W's, so we can't do it manually. We have to do a search and replace. So if you press Control H, if you're on Windows, you'll be able to do a search and replace. So first I'm going to remove W, and replace it with empty parentheses. And I'm also going to remove, so I want to show you something in the browser. So these are supposed to be string values, stop, intersection, and navigating. They're supposed to be string variables, but the tool doesn't know that, so it's just updating control with this word with parentheses at the end as if it's a function, but we also do not want that. So we're going to change that. So we're going to change it the same way we removed the W. We're just going to do a search and replace. So I'm going to replace it with navigating in quotes. The same thing for normal. And the same thing for stop. Which one is left? Oh, intersection. This we need to change this. The problem is with this one is that we also have the lowercase intersection. So after changing this, we need to, okay, I'll just show you. So we've changed this. We need to change it back to its original value. We didn't intend to change it to uppercase. So I'm going to do this, do a search and replace for the uppercase intersection, and replace it with lowercase. Oops. No, right. What else is left? So after we do this, we need to make this code a function. So I'm just gonna create a function and call it my function. So I've already done this. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. So I'm just gonna copy the name of the function from this file. So we need to indent this. Type. So yeah, this function, it takes in current state, pedestrian ahead, red light ahead, vehicle close enough, and all these Boolean values in order to decide what to return. So at the end of the code, we're supposed to return a list which contains control and updated control and the current state. Content return updated control and current state. That's all we need to do. And after that, we go back to the behavior agent file, and then we, instead of calling return control, we're setting control to, we are first creating a variable called result, and that result is set to my function, which we just created in the TSL code. But this time I'm calling it from the synthesized code, from the synthesized code file, because that's where I created it. And then we set control to the first item, which is in the list that we return. The first item is updated control, and we set current state to the second item in the list. So yeah, that's all that we have to do. And at the end, we have to write this to return this list, which is control and current state. So this control is the one that's gonna be set here, right here. That's the control that's being passed into apply control, and that's the control that we're going to use to control our vehicle in color. I've used a lot of controls, but yeah, hopefully you get it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run this to see if it works. Okay. Yeah. So it works 15,000 lines of code, although it's not stopping at red lights. So that's the next thing I'm going to fix. So I think I need to fix the TSL specification. I might have omitted some conditions or violated some assumptions. So I think that's the next stage that I need to work on.